Hello students, today I will explain to you the important points of the chapter Soil of your class 7 NCERT Science textbook. So let's learn about the importance of soil, its properties, components, layers and different types of soil. Soil is a very important natural resource. It forms the topmost layer of the land surface. Soil takes thousands, sometimes millions of years to form. Soil helps in the growth of plants by holding the roots and supplying water and nutrients. It is essential for agriculture, which provides us food, clothing, and shelter. Soil is a habitat for several organisms like ants, earthworms, snails, centipedes, millipedes, snakes, rabbits, and beetles. Here are some of the living organisms that are found in the soil. Some are small and some are big. Now, what is soil made up of? Soil is composed of many things like rock and mineral particles, humus, that is organic matter, water, air, and living organisms. When we throw non-biodegradable waste and chemical waste in the soil, we pollute the soil. This is called soil pollution. Soil pollution is caused by plastics, chemicals, also pesticides and other waste products. Soil pollution can be reduced by avoiding the use of plastics, treating of wastes and chemicals before releasing into the soil, reducing the use of pesticides and afforestation, that is planting of more trees. Now let's perform an activity to understand the layers of the soil. Take a glass tumbler 3/4 filled with water. Add a handful of soil in the glass tumbler. Stir it well with a glass rod or a spoon and leave it undisturbed for some time. We can see different layers of particles of different sizes. The rotting dead plant and animal remains at the top is humus. Below it are layers of clay, sand, and gravel. The process of soil formation. Soil forms as rock is broken down by weathering and mixes with other materials. A vertical section of a well-developed soil shows presence of distinct layers called horizons. The sequence of horizons from surface downwards or the vertical section or structure of the soil is called soil profile. There are 4 horizons: A horizon, B horizon, C horizon and D horizon. Soil, as we learnt earlier, is formed by the breaking down of rocks into smaller particles by the action of wind, water and climate. This process is called weathering. Soil is a mixture of rock particles and humus. Here we can see different kinds of soils in different landscapes. There are 3 main types of soil, namely loam, sandy soil and clayey soil. Sandy soil. In sandy soil, the particles are large in size. There is more space between the particles and is filled with air. They do not retain water and are light and dry. Clayey soil. In clayey soil, the particles are smaller. There is less space between the particles and hence less air is trapped between them. They retain more water and are heavy and wet. Loamy soil. In loamy soil, the particle size is between those of sand and clay. It contains humus and has the right water holding capacity. So it is the best soil for growing the plants. This is a comparative table of the different kinds of soil, sand, silt and clay based on their properties. An important property of soil is the rate of percolation of water through the soil. Percolation of water in soil means the movement of water through the gaps in the soil. Water moves down or percolates down through the spaces present between the soil particles. The rate of percolation differs in different soils. Water percolates faster through sandy soil and slower through clayey soil. If we touch the soil of a garden or a field, we can feel that the soil is wet. It is because the soil contains moisture. The moisture or fine droplets of water remain trapped in the spaces present between the soil particles. We can prove this fact by performing the following simple activity. If we pour half a glass of water in the soil, it gets absorbed because soil has pores in between its particles. The capacity to absorb water differs in various soils. Sandy soils absorb the least and clayey soils absorb the maximum amount of water. In this activity, as shown in the slide, we can calculate the percentage of water absorbed using a simple formula, as shown. There are different types of soils in different parts of India. Various climatic factors like wind, rainfall, humidity, light, and temperature affect the soil profile and bring changes in the soil structure. Depending on the type of soil present, different types of crops are grown. Clay and loamy soils are suitable for growing wheat and pulses. Clay soil containing organic matter is suitable for growing paddy. Sandy and loamy soils are suitable for growing cotton. Soil erosion is defined as the wearing away of topsoil. Topsoil is the top layer of soil and is the most fertile because it contains the most organic, nutrient-rich materials. One of the main causes of soil erosion is water erosion, which is the loss of topsoil due to water. Other human activities also cause soil erosion. They are cutting of trees, that is deforestation, overgrazing, poor farming methods, and burning of forests. Soil erosion can be prevented by responsible farming, reforestation, and educating people. It can also be prevented by stopping the cutting down of trees, retaining the forest areas, and planting more trees. Overgrazing of animals should also be discouraged. Thank you.